All right, defending speed ups. Today's game is pretty fast, Caden, what'd you say?
I would 100% say that it's pretty fast, yeah.
Yeah, so speed ups, a big part of high level play. Again, what is the mindset when you are the counter attacker? How do we defend speed ups that are coming our way really fast and they're to different spots? That's what we're gonna be talking about. Let's jump right in.
All right, we're gonna break this countering down deep today. When you are here countering at this kitchen line, you cannot allow yourself to be standing here with nothing going on in the brain, okay? Which means I need to have kind of a mental mindset when I'm preparing to counter, and I need to prepare my paddle and anticipate for a shot that I'm going to be expecting coming off of Jordan's paddle. So, Jordan is going to be hitting some forehand speed ups. I'm going to be feeding those speed ups. Here's my thought process, all right? If Jordan is in front of me and he has a ball going down my line, my mindset and the highest probability is him going down my line first, okay? And I have to be closing this line for sure. If he comes to this middle, I can still prepare and be ready for this shot. If he goes a little bit wider, I can trust that my partner will be here, but I do need to be ready to cover both in case he goes wide outside to my backhand or he kind of comes to this awkward chicken wing shoulder spot, okay? So I'm going to actually be setting up my paddle kind of at 11 o'clock, which means if I'm facing Jordan at 12 o'clock here, I'm gonna be shifting my paddle and my hips a little bit more to favor this backhand side because I do have to cover this first. But believe it or not, my mindset is actually going to tell myself that I'm going to be hitting a forehand here because I need to still be ready for this shot here. So I will prepare backhand and then get ready to make that quick switch if I have to.
Okay, it's really good. All right, Caden. So we'll play a couple examples. I'll dink Caden the ball. He'll give me the forehand, and we'll do like 5 or so.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right, so here we go. Okay.
Ooh, nice. Here you go.
Here we go.
Okay. Ooh, so that is the tough spot where he kind of went to my hip a little bit. There's no way my partner's gonna help me out with this one. I was sitting backhand enough to the point where I actually couldn't get around to the forehand. Now, believe it or not, this backhand side does cover a lot, all right? And I got away with it there. And you notice when I kind of got caught not being able to switch to the forehand, I just kept the backhand out in front and I kind of pushed the ball back. So I didn't have as much pace on my counter as I would have liked, but I was still able to hit a decent counter by keeping my paddle in front. So don't have your paddle out here and then bring it in if you feel like you're a little bit later on that ball. Keep that paddle out in front, maybe just give it a little push just to keep a little bit of pace on it and keep that ball getting back faster to Jordan.
Okay, so here we go. We'll do 3 more, Caden. Here we go. Good, so that was a good one there.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more. I gotta get it over.
Ooh, I lost that one.
Okay, here we go, last one. There we go.
Oof.
All right, you got jammed up on the chicken wing that one time, and that one you were on it. So I don't know, give the viewers a little thought process there on that, because that's a tough ball.
Yeah, no, it's not an easy ball to cover this ball. So you really do have to have that preparation of being ready to hit a forehand, even when you're kind of setting up on the backhand side. Now, it's also good to notice patterns, all right? I can't lie, I did cheat a little bit. I knew he sped up the last 2 balls down my line. I had a weird little gut feeling that he was gonna try and test the forehand side. So watch your opponent's patterns, where they like to speed up. If you find that maybe they tried a spot and it worked, they might go back there. If it didn't work, they might mix it up. Yeah. So you kind of have to read and make adjustments based off of the last balls that you've seen. So yes, of course, don't dwindle on what just happened in the past, but also remember what your opponents are good at doing.
Yeah, so Caden, really, really good. You know, that is really important, right? Patterns and recognition on your opponent's like tendencies.
Yep.
Right, super important, like what they actually like attacking, where they like attacking, and that's how your anticipation could get a little bit better. And a lot of times in pro level play, Caden, you're playing all the PPA pros, you're not gonna be 100% every time. I mean, it might be under 50% your guesses.
Right.
But again, tendencies, intuition, and this is why it's really important go on the link below. We have a lot of drills. We have a video where we're drilling these counterattacks and these attacks so that we can practice them, okay?
Yeah.
Along with practicing your counterattacking, if you also want to know how to effectively attack your opponents first, we've created a specific attacking masterclass to teach you exactly what you should be looking for as you attack. It's completely free. Just click the link in the description below or go to attackmasterclass.com. So now, what's next, Caden?
So now we're gonna jump into the backhand side attacks for Jordan. I'm still in the same spot, but in this case, my anticipation and maybe my preparation changes a little bit as long as my mental mindset, okay? So in this case, if there's a little bit higher of a dead dink in the middle of the court here for a Jordan backhand, all right, being the left side player here, I'm actually going to be expecting that this ball is going to be coming to my forehand because, well, let's be honest, flirting with this sideline and the baseline can be a little bit more risky. So I have to expect that this ball is going to be coming to my forehand. So my paddle preparation is going to shift and come to my forehand side, but my mindset is going to be expecting him to roll over this ball and brush it and wait on it a little bit and come to the backhand side. So all my preparation with my paddle will be to my forehand. I'll actually come a little bit more towards 1 o'clock on the ready position, but I'm still expecting a backhand ball to counter first.
Obviously, we're working through these speed ups and we'll talk it through. So we're gonna do 5 here. Caden's gonna dink here and then we will go. Here we go, Caden. Here we go.
That's
there
pretty
you go.
lucky.
Or you can just hit the net and hit a winner every time.
Exactly. Just might work.
Oh, okay. All right. You read that one well.
Oh.
See, he was chicken winging on that one. He was chicken winging on that. Here we go.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's low. That's really low. That was a good speed up.
Here we go. Oh.
Oh, shucks. I didn't even get it back.
All right, 2 more, Ken. 2 more. 2 more. Yeah, that's too high. Okay. Last 2. We'll do 2 more, Ken. 2 more.
Whoa! Come to Papa. I got a
last one
there.
Last one, winner takes all.
Slide.
All right, folks, comment below. Should I go middle, down the middle, or should I go to his left hip? Comment below.
Not gonna matter. Caden's gonna win the point. Nope.
Oh! Okay. All right, one more bonus one.
Oh wow.
Okay, I mean that hit the neck. Come on, we got to really.
Oh, shite.
Okay. All right, Caden. What do you think? Anything you can tell the viewers? So we did the outside from here.
Yeah.
And the inside from here. Anything else? Like what's for you right now? If you're playing Caden, you know, or if you know someone playing Caden, maybe don't share this video with other people.
No, don't do it.
But what's your stronger counter like from each side, or what spot's harder for you personally and why? And maybe that'll help the viewers when it's coming here.
I have a strong backhand counter. I don't know, naturally coming into pickleball, my backhand just a lot more powerful. So I really enjoy my backhand counter and I'm very comfortable with the backhand counter. So I always have to kind of prepare a little bit more for a forehand. So in this case here where I'm reading down the line, I already kind of know I have a good backhand, which means I'm kind of anticipating that it's going to be a forehand just so I can stay ready for that forehand side. Same thing goes here. I sit ready forehand because this is a harder spot, even though I know I'm ready for a backhand. So it could be a little mixed up for someone else who maybe has a stronger forehand, right?
Yeah.
Most people would say they have stronger forehands, but for me, I really trust my backhand.
Yeah.
And for my forehand, I do get a little tight sometimes. So I definitely like to either help myself prepare for it and by positioning, or I'm just mentally telling myself, even though it's probably a higher probability shot that it's going to my backhand. I always have to have some sort of preparation, whether it's mindset or paddle, for my forehand. Otherwise, I could be getting screwed on the court.
All right, so that was from the even side of the court. This is from the odd side of the court now. You know, as a right-handed player, I'm going to be attacking a lot of balls, Caden, from the middle.
Yeah.
Right, so now you are on your right side of the court, and I'm on my left side. And now we're gonna be going through some situations here. So this middle ball, you'll see Ben Johns, mixed doubles, women's doubles, whatever. Players like to control the ball with their forehand. So, okay, so when I'm taking a ball here, Caden, what are you covering first? What's your mindset here in paddle position?
Yeah, my paddle positioning and my preparation setup is going to be more towards my backhand side first. We're playing probability-wise here, highest percentage, most likely going to be middle here. So what that means for me is I'm going to prepare my paddle more towards that 11 o'clock, get those hips towards the 11 o'clock, set up backhand side first, but my mindset now is stay backhand, stay ready backhand, but I'm going to be expecting that he's going to try and bring it over to this chicken wing area, just staying ready for that forehand side.
Okay, and do you want to talk about how you cover your dominant side in this position?
Yeah,
okay,
so there are a lot of different ways you can protect your dominant side on this right side. Like I said, safest option is always going to be, being able to open up to the forehand side, but if you can't, this is where that slide or the fade backhand comes into play. So I am pretty favorited on the backhand side if I am going to be playing the right. So we'll see if he's able to jam me with a ball here, because I do like to slide on this backhand side.
Okay, all right, so here we go. We're gonna do 5, take 5 here. Here we go.
Oh God, I can't see nothing.
Oh, it's a little glary today, folks, so this is not the easiest. Okay, here we go.
Woo, here we go.
Oh, a little reset
so.
volley, huh? Okay, beautiful.
Oh God, yeah, it's gonna work.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
Okay,
think so.
here we go. Few more.
No, sir.
Again. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Okay. So you did fade on that first one.
I did, yeah.
You slided, and yeah, man. I mean, any tips on that? Because again, this is tough. You said you're covering, anticipating middle first, but you know that right hip is going to be accessible. So
yeah.
Any tips on that, or what are you looking for when I get set up here?
Yeah, well, the biggest thing is typically I have a partner to help me out with this middle as well. So if that ball's not perfectly placed kind of on the inside here, if it's any wider, my partner will most likely be there. So the slide really allows you to just kind of create that space for you and give you a better, easier ball. Like I said, I like my backhand, so creating that big space for a bigger backhand is always kind of nice.
Yeah, and then for me as the attacker, really quick, I've actually studied a lot of the Johns, because obviously Colin does this all the time, Ben is there, but I see at times the little exposed spot is kind of like right down the middle, because as you slide, this is why me as the attacker, I know we're talking about counters, but if I see somebody slide doing that consistently, I might go more towards this side first as my first option, because I know you like sliding that way. So it just kind of depends, and just like Caden's trying to read what I'm gonna do, like as I'm watching Caden's counters and if he slides, if he goes forehand, I'm also looking at like which way and what he prefers, so that that helps me on my next attack at least.
For sure.
Okay, so let's do like 3 more, Caden, okay?
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, read that one.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, out.
Oh.
Out. Okay, so one thing that I do want to mention here, and hopefully you can see in this camera, Caden, I think subconsciously you're fooling me out here. Now, but let me just tell you something. Now, we didn't talk about this, Caden, but I want to show you the difference right now, angle-wise, when I am speeding up from here. For me to get to your dominant side when I'm like really far in the middle is very risky.
Yep.
Because you see, I have this angle here, right?
Right.
So my sideline is not good because I can get that here. But when you feed me dead dinks here, it's a lot easier for me as the attacker to get to your dominant side now, because it's more of a straight shot. Does that make sense? So
100%.
I think that when you the more middle I go, I think this is an easier ball to cover your dominant side. I don't know. Just me mentioning that. What do you think, Caden?
No, I think you're absolutely right.
From here or from here?
Yeah.
Right?
No, the placement of the ball matters, right? Wherever this ball is, not only is it easier for someone to possibly attack you, but just depending on the spot as well. So like it's a very different ball that I'm preparing for in the middle of the court compared to maybe the middle of
on my side
of your side.
Okay, so let's do this, Kaden, just so that we have a different look. We're gonna go three from the middle.
Okay.
And then 3 from the middle of my side. And
Cool.
let's just see if it's different at all.
Let's do it.
Okay. Here we go.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
out. Yay.
Okay, again.
Woo.
Okay. Here, one more out wide.
Yeah.
One more out wide, and then we'll go right to the middle here.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. Dang it.
That was going, and by the way, though, that's going out though.
Yeah.
Because I can't. So now let's go straight to the middle now.
Here you go.
Straight to the middle. Here we go.
Oi.
Oh,
Got the
that was a good
camera.
one. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay. But what I do notice, again, Kaden, on this side, like when I'm tacking straight on, it is a lot easier for me to get that dominant wing.
Yeah.
From this side. It's, again, I tend to, when I see you, because I know if you slide this way from here,
Yep.
it's a very low percentage shot. So it allows me or forces me to kind of go more towards the middle.
Right.
And I don't know if that's something you ever think about.
Oh, no, it is. And then that's the thing, right? Is like when you're attacking there, if you're gonna come at my wing here or at my shoulder, that's a hard ball to keep in the court.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And even middle here, it's a good ball to go middle, but it's also dangerous because my guy on my left might have me covered, right?
Yep.
So if you're gonna attack that spot, you have to kind of perfectly place that ball right here.
Yeah, it's gotta be
right?
low.
It's gotta be low and it's gotta be inside, kind of like my middle line still, where I'm sliding out of position and I'm not there, and it's maybe a little bit too wide for my partner.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but I'm definitely kind of getting ready to counter big backhand because this is a hard ball to go. So if I'm here countering, I can either slide and counter something big or just know to get out of the way.
Okay, all right, so now we're gonna hop on this side, Kaden. Now, with the Connor Garnetts of the world, the James Ignatoviches of the world, and everyone else who's developing this two-hander now.
Yeah.
So when I'm on this side, Kaden, what are you looking for first? And where's your paddle position when I'm attacking outside on my backhand?
Yeah, so my preparation is gonna be on the forehand side this time, sitting a little bit more 1 o'clock because this is probably the easier spot for them to go up the line. Now, I will say, because they're going up the line, they're flirting with sideline and baseline again, and they're also dealing with the highest part of the net, right? So they're gonna have to take a little bit of pace off. Like I said, I like my backhand, so I'm gonna favor this forehand side just to make my life a little bit easier. And then if I have to switch and make that backhand punch, I personally will, just because I know they're gonna try and fool me a little bit more with off speed here on this particular shot.
Okay, especially you're saying when I come straight down
Correct.
the line because of the height. Now, if I pull this towards your left hip or outside, I can hit it a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Because I have more court, and it's actually a higher percentage shot for me because it's not going to go
100%.
out. But here, let's see.
But you also have to look out for my left side player.
Exactly. So
Right.
so let's just play it out. Let's play a couple points
Here you
out, and why don't you stop and talk if you feel anything?
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna totally go the other way.
Oh.
Holy smokies, that was scary.
Okay, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go.
Good night.
Oh, come on. Come on, net cord. Here we go again.
Can't have them all, baby.
Oh, again. I saw you were sitting forehand there, though.
I was.
Yeah, I like that. Here we go. Oh, I'm just tipping to net, everyone. All right, so a couple things for me, just as an attacker, little quick tips here. I may have to drop my paddle tip down more or slow my swing down a little bit. Here we go, here we go. Oh. Ah.
No.
Good read, good read. Here we go again, 3 more. Oh. 2, last two. Yeah, that's just too much time. Too much time. Here, keep it a little shorter. Challenge yourself, kid.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. You better not get too cocky over there.
All right, last two over here. All right, so comment below. Should I go line? Should I go towards his left hip? Last two.
Yeah, don't try it.
Good read, good read. Again, last one. Here we go. Oh, okay. All right, Caden. I mean, small sample size there, but
yeah.
Anything just, even after going through that, any last thoughts on this side? Because this is a shot that's developing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And again, I could roll across court, but anything.
No, as you guys are seeing kind of at the pro level, there's a lot more attack on the backhand side. There's a lot more development of attacks on the backhand side, not only by tennis players who are coming into the sport, but even non-tennis players like me who are just trying to get better at pickleball, you know? It's easy to get lost in people's attacks, especially when you're kind of making that jump from 3-5 to 4-0, 4-0 to 4-5. People's attacks are going to get better. They're going to have more spin. They're going to be better with placement. So you do really have to be on top of what you're doing when you are the countering part. If you're countering, and like I said, don't have anything going on in the mind, you have to start thinking about that stuff. So
yeah, man. So just to recap, paddle position is one thing that we can keep that in mind. Again, relative to where the ball is, and secondly, knowing our 1 and 2s. This is what I call, like, knowing probability number 1, what we're covering, and then probability number 2, and again, dealing with that. And then during the game, Caden, we talked about that, how that can shift depending on what they like, what they're really good at, what they're making a lot, what they're missing, and just their comfortability or uncomfortability on certain shots.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So again, hopefully you like this video. Go check out a part 1.
Sorry, my voice is dead.
Go check out the other counter attacking and attacking videos that we have. We'll see you in the next one.
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right, one more bonus one.
Oh, wow.